Hi, everybody. Okay, this week's magic lesson, basic candle spells and candle workings. Because in my experience, candles are one of the easiest and most effective ways to do a spell because you've got all the elements there. Almost all the elements. You've got the earth element, you've got fire, you've got air. You're putting your water, your breath into a candle. So let's talk about candle magic. As you know, everything is intent. So figure out what you're going to do. Use colors that you know for magic or chakra colors. Like white's good for anything. White is good, it's purity, it's lightness. Black is not negative like a lot of people think. Black clears a lot of things. Reds for passion, pinks for love, greens for money or healing, purples for spirituality. Easy to look up. And if not looking up, use what they mean to you. And you can get lots of candles with multiple colors within it. This is a nice one already created from my friends at House of Intuition. It's a road opener candle. It's already got like magic and crystals and intent in it. So I highly recommend a nice thing that's created like this, especially if you're beginning. Get something that's got this. This opens roads, but you still have to put your magic and intent. And if you don't have that, you could just regular candles. These are just as powerful. Now, a regular candle like this, I like to carve my candles. So get a toothpick or an ice pick or actually a ballpoint pen is works really great. It messes up the pen a little, but you can clean it off. You're going to write words or sigils or symbols. I like to sign mine too with my initials. This is my spell. Now, say you're working a glass spell and you can't carve it. Sharpie, good old Sharpie on the outside. Again, words or sigils or symbols of what you want. So the first thing, spell creation, working, dispatch, or mind, body, spirit, and the psychology of it. Think about it. Okay, I'm going to do, say, a money spell or a love spell. So, okay, a love spell. We're going to do it on Friday because that's the day of Venus. I'm going to do a pink candle, perhaps, because that means pink to me and it kind of classically means love. So you get all your things ready. Maybe you're going to put some rose petals around it because that's very loving. Maybe if you work with oils, a little love oil or rose oil or any other kind of dragon's blood increases things. Or if you don't have any oil, even a drop of olive oil is pretty darn magical. So you want to chant it and create it. You want to write your stuff and put your intent that you're clearing. When I get a candle really, really charged, and I do want to use oils, or you could sprinkle some herbs in it, or you could sit it on a little thing of herb, like have a little plate and put some little herbs and things if you're working with whatever, and set the candle right on it. Either kind of candle. Another thing I really like to do, and dowsing rods are great for this, but don't tell you, is make a little hole in the top of the candle. It's like you're making a little well, pushing it down. And then I might pour a little oil into that if I'm using oil. And it's just like you've just drenched it. And another thing I like to do before I do that is charge the wick. If you are using an oil, I like to stroke the wick like 3 times, like you're stroking a genie's bottle. It's like you're putting your love, you're putting your intent, you're putting your money. Stroke it with the oil, stroke it with the oil, stroke it with the oil. And did that feel a little intimate? A little, it is. And that's what we want. We want your passion into every spell you make, because passion is what fuels it. Doubt is what kills it. So whether it's a health for your puppy or your kid or your grandma or your mom, put your passion into it. And then I like to really charge a spell. So if I'm working it, it's got its words on it, it's got whatever it's doing on it. And I want you to see about that's happening. I like to rock and shake and move. You can drum and chant, money here, money now, money come to me, money here, money now, money can't you see? Make it work, feel it, come up with a simple chant or a word or a ma chant, and then what did I do? Spit into it? Yes, I did. You don't have to have a lot of saliva, but remember, your breath, your air is your life force. That moisture in your breath or spit is your free will. So now your candle is really ready. So set your space, whether you set it a sacred space or you're on an altar space, whatever you want to do, light the candle and know and believe that that magic will work. Set it on your altar, set it on a table, set it in your bathroom. A lot of people don't like candles burning when they're not home. I have lots of friends that set them in the shower, behind the closed door. That's okay. It still works. I like setting them out where you can see them. And if you still have problems with, you just cannot leave a candle burning, you have kids, you have cats, you have whatever, you can snuff it out, but don't blow it out. A magical candle, a spell casting candle, unless you're doing a birthday candle or something that you really want to close it off, you don't want to blow it out. You can snuff it out. You can lick your fingers and impress everybody when you go like that. Use an old-fashioned candle snuffer. Or if it's this kind, you take away the oxygen, put a little plate over it, and the candle goes out. That shows the candle is still working, and it also leaves the wick hungry when you relight it. So a lot of candles, I will purposely do that. I will light it for maybe 5 minutes in the morning while I'm thinking about my spell, and maybe 5 minutes at night, and do it for an entire week. You could do a candle like my weight loss candle, you can do for an entire month, an entire moon cycle. You light it and then you put it out. You snuff it or put it out safely. And that candle, because sometimes you need a spell, so you change your mindset and you do it for the 28 days or the 27 days to do it. So lots of ways to do it. Write, carve, put your thoughts or intents into it. Use color, use herbs, use oils. But most important is your intent and your passion. So go do some candle magic. It's inexpensive, it's easy, and it's powerful.